Hello St George's, it's Mr Abbott here with another maths video, and today we're going to be looking at representing fractions. So what is a fraction? Well, a fraction is a representation of a whole that's been split up into equal parts. Now we're going to be looking at two different types of fractions today. We're going to be looking at unit fractions and non-unit fractions. Now the fraction has two parts to it. The bottom number, the denominator, tells us how many parts the whole or the group has been split up into. And the numerator tells us how many of those parts are actually present. In the case of unit fractions, the numerator is always 1. So in the case of 1/2, the whole or the group has been split up into two equal parts and there is 1 present. In the case of non-unit fractions, the numerator is 2 or more. So in this case, 3/4, the whole or the group has been split up into 4 equal parts and there are 3 of those parts present. So how do we represent these fractions? Well, here we are going to look at unit fractions and we have 1/2. So I've drawn a bar, ready, and I'm now going to split it into 1/2. So I'm going to split it into 2 equal sized parts, and because my fraction says 1/2, only one part will be shaded. So this bar now represents 1/2. Our next one is 1/3, and the denominator is telling me I need to split the bar into 3 equal parts. 1, 2, 3. And the numerator tells me there is only one part present. Now non-unit fractions work exactly the same way. We start by looking at our denominator, which tells me I need to split my bar into 4 equal parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, each one 1/4. Now the numerator is telling me I need to have 3 parts present. Now the parts don't need to be next to each other, just as long as there are 3 shaded. So this bar now represents 1, 2, 3/4. Our next fraction is 2/5. So the denominator tells us that we need to break our bar into 5 equal parts. And the numerator tells us that we need to have 2 present. 1, 2. So this bar represents 2/5. Your task today, St George's, following the model that we saw in the previous examples, is to create bar models for each of these fractions. Draw the fractions using a ruler and a pencil as a bar and shade in the correct number in relation to the numerator. Once you've completed your work, take a photograph and send me an email so I can see how you've got on. Best of luck, St George's.